come to each of you to give us what you think this debate has all been about. Do you believe, Sugata, that this debate was about Rahul Gandhi being relaunched in a way by the Congress, making him the mascot of the opposition? And to that extent, was this a missed opportunity, or has the Congress party succeeded?
Thank you, Rajdeep. I thought it would be a great relaunch for Rahul Gandhi, but I think I was mildly disappointed. And I also have an eerie feeling that he may have blown it up. See, the structure of his speeches, you just played the clips from what happened this morning. The structure of his speeches have not changed since 2004 at all. So he tries to mix the personal and the political in a very strange way, and that does not seem to work. And if you, listen to what he spoke today, for the first 19 minutes, he was speaking about his lessons of self-transformation and self-awareness. And I think there was a certain kind of exigency there in the Lok Sabha today when he was speaking. And he was not addressing that. He was speaking about how his arrogance was tamed. And he was doing a lot of self-analysis. All of that is good. The fact that he looks into himself quite diligently is very good. But then the question that remains is that political, and does that sort of counter the BJP effectively? So, I have my
So you think it's a lost
that.
opportunity? In your view, it's a lost opportunity?
Yes, I thought it's a lost opportunity. He should have been a little more structured, a little more prepared. And, he has to, when he's speaking in the parliament, he cannot be, speaking like he is addressing a bunch of youngsters in a college, auditorium.
Right.
There is a certain kind of context there, and you don't take 19 minutes to come to the subject.
In a way, Rahul Verma, that's a criticism many of us have made through the day, that Rahul Gandhi's speech seemed to lack gravitas. That there's a sense that Rahul Gandhi could have used this opportunity to target the government point by point on a variety of issues. He went into his personal journey over Bharat Jodo Yatra for the first 20 minutes. This is a no-confidence motion. This wasn't about Rahul Gandhi's personal journey. This should have been about his critique of the Modi government. Do you also agree this was a lost opportunity?
Yes, and I agree with Sugata's point on that he spent too much time on lessons of his transformation rather than critiquing the government. And I think even his critique and the snippets you played, it seems he was a bit agitated in his speech. And I can understand his agitation. But when you are in the parliament, I think he should have been much more prepared. He should have data with him to back some of his claims. He should have been, using some of the things that government did or not did during the Manipur crisis. And so there should have been a structure to his debate. He should have raised that I have 10 questions for the government, and I hope either the Home Minister or the Prime Minister would reply to my 10 questions. So he should have been much more pointed in his speech. Second, I think he, in his hyperbole of comparing Modi to Raman, and then basically saying, "Aap desh drohi ho, aapne Bharat Mata ki hatya ki hai." I can understand some of the emotional outbursts, but my fear is that many of these things will boomerang. Some of it boomerang today, when Smriti Irani and Amit Shah spoke, and when Prime Minister will speak tomorrow. He will not have the time limitation as Prime Minister is replying to a motion of no confidence. And you will see that PM will basically pick and choose what he wants to speak. And this is where I don't understand what is, Congress party or or the opposition's obsession to basically ask that we only want to listen to the Prime Minister on this question. I can understand from a political viewpoint that you need to hold the leader of the country accountable on questions, but you can't force him to speak what you want him to speak.
Okay.
He will tomorrow choose the topics that he wants to speak. And that may be a serious tactical blunder that the opposition has committed.